Hello, welcome back with another video with Luminescent here. This is the spread for Moon in Aquarius, Sagittarius season. Yeah, so Aquarius is third house of Sag, which makes a lot of sense because Sagittarius be saying some wild shit sometimes. And it's like, why would you, like, how did you even think? Yeah, Aquarius gets it. That's why they usually sometimes end up in relationships together. It's just that they require a lot of freedom, and their types, the type of freedom that they want are completely different. Sag, yeah, they want to be free and all that stuff, but they want some more control than Aquarius does, to me, I feel, personally speaking. They want more control over what happens than Aquarius does. Aquarius is more fixed on just having some form of literal space, you know. But yeah, so third house, and then we got the Mercury retrograde reinvention in the center. So at the bottom of the Modern Witch deck, we have the title card here. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. So that's where we at with it right now. My nail is so crooked and it's broken, but it's okay. So during this cycle, shout out to everybody that is Moon in Aquarius, as well as if it's your birthday, happy birthday. We have a lot of fire, but we got air with this Moon in Aquarius. It's going to sextile with all the fire in Sagittarius with Venus, Mercury, and the Sun. And Aries too. Mars in Aries, Chiron going direct in Aries, sextile. So we got a lot of opportunities to move ahead, be more futuristic with what we're feeling at the moment. Detaching from the past and moving into the actual present. That's the future. You know, what new thinking processes that we want to take on now to prepare and ready to move come Aries season. So because it's the last light until then, so we're going to be working in the dark till that point. So we want to make sure you get all the light within, expand it as much as possible. Write down a lot of things you want to do. Remember everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Capricorn season is going to be very unforgettable, to the point where we might forget what it is that we're actually supposed to be doing. And then you just work through with the light that you collect right now. It might not be all the pieces, but you definitely want to jot down as much as possible. The moon will square Uranus, Taurus. That's still retrograde. So we might have some random moments that happen with that transit popping off early into the sign change. I think it's at 7 degrees right now. But I feel like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of things that shift and change and gets taken away during that time. And we're going to find much peace with that now that Jupiter and Saturn have, you know, done all their due diligence moving through Capricorn. Pluto's still there, of course, so there's still some complete destructions, but for the most part, when it comes to our structure, our reasoning and ability to, you know, understand our circumstances or experiences rather, we've learned, or we have definitely experienced what paying attention to those patterns, what they really mean, as far as our thinking processes. Because with this air trine with the North Node in Gemini and this Moon Aquarius, we are definitely going to need to be more prolific and inventive with the way that we take in information with those around us. So number one, Jupiter position, we have Sagittarius IC, and this reminds me of the sun, so sun and Sag, but it's the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new opportunity for us to see something in the physical world, like I was just saying, based on how we change the way that we think about things. And the thing about going into Capricorn season, Capricorn energy period, is it's really what you make it. Reality is really what you make it. And 12th house to Cap is Sagittarius. So whatever, like, you know, beliefs we have, we want to be aware of those beliefs, because that triggers, therefore, how we see opportunities, new opportunities coming into our lives. So what will be shown and what's kind of hidden to us at the moment is what we own, our ownership, Queen of Pentacles. We don't know that we've already got this here, but we're going to find out that we've been holding on to something very near dear. I like the fact that this is the Queen of Pentacles, and then these are coins here. It's an 826. So there's a 3, so we went from a 3 to an 8. So yeah, we expressed our beliefs, what we see, you know. God gave us, like, okay, well, this is what you believed in, well, here you go, this is what you get. And we're going to understand our responsibility in valuing what it is that we own. And it's this: we need to own our visions, we need to take care of them, value the gifts that we've been given through God. Because again, this has to do with us reinventing how we are perceiving the world. Ooh, and the ace, another Ace of Pentacles with the moon. So okay, and the moon will be in Aquarius, which is the ancient ruler of Aquarius, Saturn, in the Saturn position. So our soul is having a renewal here. Okay, I like this. It will be like a breath of fresh air, I think, because of the moon transit here. I feel like it's going to be like a little quickie of like a breather for when those two move together into Aquarius, going into the following week. So the weekend we got the moon in Aquarius, but coming out the weekend it goes through Pisces, and boom, like it's like finally, like the end is here, but that end is a whole new beginning, and it's like the future is starting, you know, when that takes place. So while the moon is still in Aquarius, we're looking at all of the things that we knew, that we known, that we had knew, because we know. And it's like, yes, I knew this was, yes, I knew it. Like getting that emotional confirmation is going to be very important to us, but it's after we've received, you know, that second house, that increase in value. This is Capricorn energy as well. So even though everybody, of course, Queen of Pentacles is not related to just gender specific, it's just the energy itself, and it's related to Capricorn, being profitable, fertile, with that rabbit there, that spirit animal there. So spirit is here with us, ready to multiply something, make it better, make it more stable. Second house, Taurus energy. And then Saturn here, in the Saturn position, we have constructed an emotional powerhouse, where our emotions, we have the ability to let our emotions govern us, or we still continue to govern our emotions. Which one are, what side are you on with this Ace of Cups? Because you can have this Ace of Cups after, you know, putting in all the work, you earned it, yay, and then like when you get the Ace of Cups, are you going to get drunk off of it? You know what I'm saying? You gonna get drunk off of it, or are you gonna, you know, take a sip and then, you know, save the rest for later, because we still got work to do. This is reinvention, so, you know, a little bit does go a long way, you know, but you don't want to abuse, you know, the materials. However, yeah, I definitely see this combination here, especially with the moon being in Aquarius. It's like you getting that emotional fulfillment because you knew something. You kind of manifested it, of course, but at the same time, it's like you knew this was going to happen. Like you knew it. And then when that conjunction happens, 0° Aquarius, it's like you get everything you ever wanted that you knew you was gonna have, that you waited for so long. Through this Capricorn transit with these two, Jupiter and Saturn, and then the moon phases coming through here as well, highlighting the things that we need to be prioritizing in our life, the things that we need to make important, the things that we need to make our main responsibilities. Even if it's just ourselves, most definitely that's number one. But taking care of ourselves in the world is how we're going to take care of the world within ourselves. So you knew something was the right. You followed your intuition. You get this Ace of Cups. Clean, fresh spring water, alkaline water, just from the creator itself. Like, just beautiful. I love that card. So we got the outcome, the sun, third house, messages, and Virgo, Hermit. So we got double Mercury energy right here. The outcome is income, incoming, seeking the light within, with the star being there. And the number 9 and the number 9 here as well. Okay, see how that just universal wisdom right there. So with the reinvention, not only are the messages we see in our day-to-day life will be different now than how we've seen them before. Now that we have this gift, now we're starting to grow. We're starting to have better understanding of the future, and we're keeping that connection with God within very, very tight. Very tight. No one is included in your relationship with God, just you. Just you. And that grounded reality that you choose to, to change, of course, as things happen, because, our experience as Sagittarius help us perceive with the Virgo energy, as well as Gemini and Pisces energy. All perceptive signs. Yeah, Virgo right here. So you just use that knowledge within to help you decipher the messages that you're picking up from source. Intuition first, logic next. Okay, so our advice here is connect to confidence, worthiness, and receptivity. Definitely. You're going to find out what builds your confidence, what makes you feel worthy and receptive, how do you become receptive, and what worthiness and receptivity do you look for in others that you may feel is or will need to connect more to their confidence. We also have expand your perspective and transformation, exactly what we already said, talking about here. So there will definitely be changes to how we envision, how we visualize, imagine, because of the transformations that have to be made. We see things differently now through reinvention. What's under here? Cancer. Okay. Self-know, life steps. And the lunar eclipse change, yeah. Yep. And we got the sun, the 9 of cups under here with the judgment. Yep. Yeah, so this moon in Aquarius is prepping us for this change for the next 2 to 3 years. So pay very close attention how this moon transit goes for you. How do you feel? How you perceive things? How they change when the moon changes as well. What do you see? What leftover residual emotions do you have that you didn't know you had about certain things of the past, or even, your ideals about the future? How do they come across to you, come Monday, Tuesday? What does it make you want to do for yourself? Because we got 2 to 3 years to go through this rebuilding with Saturn and Aquarius, and then Jupiter here to, catch you when you fall, so it's not too bad. It's not going to be terrible. It's not going to be, you're not going to completely break yourself, but you will get the warning that you're playing it a little bit too close. Learn how to listen and take that advice. when it comes to you through the divine. It's healing advice, you know, emotional support. Thank you so much for tuning into this Moon and Aquarius reading. Luminescent out. Peace.